The goats are out. And Brownie's over the back too. Brownie the alpaca.
Remember you're a womble. Remember you're a womble. Remember you're a womble.
There's a little bit of light, but there's a lot more light. Hey everyone. Oh, crikey. It's a little bit late at the moment, or early, depending on however you look at it. It is 3:35 or so on a Saturday morning. AM, of course. Yeah. Stayed out a bit late. Anyway, before I forget, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Dash and Womble. Hope all the dashes did really well for Friday, and hopefully you all made some money and all the customers got their food as they wanted it, or as they expected it to turn up. Still working on yesterday's video, but beware on that one. That will be a little bit different. Got started a bit later today. Had a bit of a problem in getting myself together to get out. Reasons will become enlightened when you see yesterday's video, which will probably be out, well, who knows when. But anyway, I will tell you to be more careful when you're being out and about. So anyway, Friday, like I said, started late. Got out of the house late, shot off down to Lee's Summit, needed petrol. Gonna need petrol again. I didn't fill it up. But anyway, and I've got the engine running because it's 47 degrees out and I went out in short sleeves. And I feel a bit chilly. Anyway, I tried to do a dash along the way. I didn't get that chance because it was great. So anyway, we shot off to Lee's Summit. It was still grey. I wasn't due to start until 6:30, I think it was. And for a Friday evening, I couldn't get on it. So anyway, we ended up going to get something to eat. Went over to the Mint. If you've not been to the Mint, go there. It's we always mostly get the same thing all the time, and each time we go in there, they're absolutely lovely people in there. It's a small family restaurant. They got some great staff there. Absolutely been great staff that work there. And like I said, the family are great, absolutely wonderful people, very caring people. And I care about their customers. It's not flipping like going into a fast food place and or a corporate place. It's they are purely flipping caring people. And anyhow, so we went in there, got the hibachi vegetable, chatted with the staff in there, because don't forget, we don't only go there to eat. I go in there an awful lot to pick up food and deliver food, so I'm in there a lot. But I'll put pictures of what we had for dinner up there. And then donuts to finish. I forgot to take a picture of the soup, but I do love their onion soup. Jeez, I could just drink that all day long. Anyway, I don't know why they bothered to give me a spoon. I just use the darn thing like a cup in the end. Get fed up playing around with the spoon. I just want to get it down my throat, not down the front of me. But it's really good. Very reasonable prices. Very reasonable. If you compare how much it is to go eat fast food, you're certainly better off going there. I mean, like I said, we always get the same thing more or less, and the hibachi vegetable and cup of tea for Mrs. Womble, and I just normally get water. Sometimes I get orange juice, but anyway, normally water, and 20 quid. I know, 22, somewhere around about it. But and you can easily do that on flipping fast food and still, which is absolute muck. Comes up in the back of a flipping truck. And don't forget, these people also buy local too. Local farmers markets, etc. So go there and they'll cook it to however you want it. Anyway, so got out of there and went straight into work. First job came in, I didn't get started until about 6:15 or so. That's when I took a picture of clocks at least. And oh, for fuck's sake, what was the first one that came? Oh yeah, my most favourite restaurant, Carver or Cava or whatever the bloody hell it's called. Always keeps me waiting. Mrs. Womble went in there last week, I think it was, or the week before. She was in and out of there. Every time I flipping go in there, wait. I think they don't like me in there. So anyway, got that one picked up. It was like $15.50, I think is what it was paying. Yeah, that's what it was paying. And it went down to Greenwood, I believe it was. And went off and delivered that, and that was the house that it was all rather odd. Got up there and got up on their doorstep, and holy crap, there was a dog behind the door that wanted to rip me to shreds. Absolutely wanted to rip me to shreds. You could hear it. It weren't just flipping defending its property, it wanted flipping me for dinner. And anyhow, I don't normally get flipping worried about dogs, but I was glad that bugger was behind the door, I can tell you that. But I put the food down, took a picture, wandered off of there, and the thing popped up. How safe did you feel? Now you don't get that on every flipping off, on every delivery. And so maybe something had happened there before, or is it random? I don't know why this thing pops up. But normally I'll just go very safe, or it's very rare that I go underneath that, because normally it's no problem. But this one, more afraid that if that dog gets out, he or she is not going to be flipping very tolerant to anyone that's delivering there, which is fair enough, because I mean you are on his property, his or her property. But again, I'm glad it was behind the door. But anyway, I changed it. I did mark that it wasn't, I didn't feel too good there, And I mainly did that just in case for someone else's sake too. Or mostly for someone else's sake, really, because if that dog's out there fipping one time and someone's out there delivering, it's not going to be good. So, marked all that off, sent all that in to DoorDash, so it's up to them to figure it out. But anyway, I don't know what you do with your dog, but fipping maybe train it a little bit better. The best fipping guard dog is the fipping dog that you don't hear. That's the best fipping guard dog. The one you don't hear. Because that's the one that fipping be there greeting a fipping burglar and have it pinned against the wall. Anyway, so anyway, I did that one and ended up going back to Coles. I went over to Coles and sat there for a while. And I don't know how many bloody offers I declined, and it wasn't only on DoorDash, it was Grubhub, it was Uber Eats. It was absolutely bloody ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And that was all night long. All night long. There was so many flipping upside down offers. You just so far upside down. It's bloody ridiculous. And I still wonder, do these flipping restaurants actually make the food every time? They should be able to look at the tablet and go, because I know some can see the flipping how much the driver's going to be paid. I know that, so they should be able to see how much is being paid, and know damn well that there ain't going to be a driver pick it up. Because when it comes out as $2, no one should be flipping delivering a $2 offer. Because you're not going to flipping make any money. You're going to wear your car out, use all your fuel, just like I am flipping sat here with the heater on, and it's just going to be ridiculous flipping offer. Anyway, this offer came in, and it was for Red Lobster. Oh no, Red Lobster. Do I want to do that on a Friday night? I'd already been past there, already knew that there was some traffic in there. That's for sure. Anyway, it was paying $13 or so, or 13 or 13 and a half, and it was going, oh my gosh, how far was it going? 5 or 6 miles, something like that. I didn't actually look right on where it was going, but I had a clue where I knew the area, and it was fine to deliver to. If I'd known where it was going, I would have known what I was going to get at the other end. But this is strange. This is very strange. So, with this new tier system, we're not supposed to get, where I am on the tier scale, which is right down there in the basement, is, you know, I'm not going to get anything. There's no way in hell I'm going to be getting any large orders. And I've actually given up worrying about the tier scale to get up to 50%, because I would have to take near enough every bloody thing to try and get up there. And I gave up a few days or more ago, saying there ain't no way. I'm out here to earn money. I don't give a flying fuck about flipping dealing with DoorDash's stupid game, because at the end of the day, it's still a pilot program, and even though it's introduced into so many other states now and areas, but it's going to be another bloody fad, isn't it? It's just going to be another bloody fad on DoorDash's part. So I'm not bothering. Not bothering at all. Just going to carry on cherry picking. So back to dipping Red Lobster. So this order comes in from Red Lobster, 13 or 13 and a half, whatever it was. Certainly paying enough to get there and back. So I went in there into Red Lobster. They were packed, absolutely packed. I get up to the bar, and the bar's got a lot of people at it, and there's a line of bags I can see along the back of the bar area. Normally, what they'll do is they'll put them on the edge so you can see which is yours. But these are along the back, and which is fine. I mean, they're out of the way of everybody, I suppose. And there was a bar lady there, and I thought, oh bloody hell, she's about to wander off. But no, she saw me and came back, and she says, oh, what's the name? So I told her who it was. So she went and had a look, and so she pulls out this bag, and she says, oh, can you confirm that? It's like, it don't often get that. Normally they just give it to you, but I was fine. So I don't know if they're doing that because they've had a few stolen or what, but I'm fine. I mean, it's fine. It don't bother me. I need to confirm it to get to the next step anyway. But I said to her, is there a drink? There's supposed to be a drink with that. I didn't know if it was in the bag or what. And she went, yeah, it is here. Well, it was on a dark bar, and the lighting isn't that brilliant in there. And she's got this dark drink, and it was way high. It was a small cup, very small. And she had it in her hand, and I didn't see it. And I went, oh. I said, oh, you had it hidden. Okay. Damn, it's small. Anyway, so done what I had to do. Got out of there, got to the van. And this was a big bag. I got it to the van, and I actually put it in the catering bag because it was pretty bloody heavy, and it was fairly big. I said to Mrs. Womble when she opened up the back door, I said, this one should be a catering order. This one's taking the piss. It's pretty flipping heavy, and it's a big bag. Right. This should be a catering order. Anyhow, got in the van, got all settled up, hit the flipping button to, no, I'd already confirmed it. Hit the button that said, sent a message to the customer, be there soon. Okay, I always do that when I can. And so then I looked at the address, got all the address up, and I looked at it and went, we've delivered to this house several times. I know exactly where I'm going. And any time I've ever delivered there, it's always been a catering order. And I went, okay, go off, know where I'm going. Didn't think about the catering so much at that point, but I'd already said about it going in there, only because of the weight of it and the size of it. When I was putting it in the bag, got down there, put it on the doorstep as usual, take a picture, right? Done all that, got the drink there, took the picture. Got back to the van. And yes, it didn't say it was a catering order, but it sure went up the catering offer for order prices. Was there a glitch in the DoorDash system? Did they not flipping have a driver available for it? I don't know. I'm glad I got it for sure. Definitely glad I got the flipping $32 or more. It was very flipping helpful for the night, I can tell you that. Very helpful. But I was surprised. I'm still surprised with how we got it, considering that flipping DoorDash says that you don't get catering orders until you get on the platinum tier, and I am nowhere near platinum tier, nowhere near flipping the other tiers either, for at least the acceptance rate. Everything else not a problem. But anyway, crazy. But yeah, after all that, everything else was just the usual craziness. Didn't get any Wingstop tonight, thankfully. Didn't get any Jackass in the box, except it came in the form of stacked offers, which were mostly ridiculous. I did do one stacked offer from DoorDash over through the shift. It was paying like $14.50 or something, and wasn't the greatest to pay, but damn, I was getting sick of flipping waiting around. But I mean, it paid the wait. It was fine. It was enough. It was enough. We always hope for more pay, but you know, at the end of the day, people flipping work hard for it, and so do we at times. But it's or a lot of the times, especially the hours we all put into all of this. But I was looking around online for new opportunities as well. I'm always doing that, and which you should have more apps. Don't ever just rely on one app. Do not ever do that. If you got them at DoorDash is easier to work, in my opinion, because, well, maybe because that's the first one I ever used, and I grew with the flipping changes. Don't agree with a lot of the changes, but anyway, but they'll do it regardless of whatever we like. You just got to learn to learn your way around the town and learn your worth. Whatever DoorDash flipping madness comes up with, saying up these $2 offers, take no heed of that. You know how much your flipping worth, how much the flipping delivery's worth. If it ain't paying enough, then bollocks, leave it. Something will come around. Just sit there, read a book. If you've got the other apps going, hopefully something good is coming from those. But if not, read a book to keep your flipping mind going. If you just want to do a relaxing night or something, or do some surveys. IntelliZoom is a good one. Go on there, do some surveys. They do pay. Also Pogo as well. Pogo, if you're driving past an advertising location, it'll pop up in your screen, and you can choose to read the ad if you want, but I normally just hit the X, and it pays you 5 points. Once you get 1,000 points, that's $1. So you're never going to get rich off of this. But when you pass a location point, an advertising location, like Walmart, O'Reilly's, CVS, Walgreens, Target do it, Buffalo Wild Wings the other night. I had Sprouts at times. Sometimes I've had some Quick Trip ones too. Where else have I had? Well, those are the ones I can remember at the moment. But you get 70 points every time one of those ads pops up. And don't worry, I mean, if you miss it, if it pops up, you see it pop up on your screen, and you're on a delivery, say, or on your way somewhere, and you can't look at it there and then, don't worry about it. It will go off the screen. You can go do your delivery or whatever, And then once you do that, just hit the go on the Pogo app, and it'll pop up, and you can just choose to exit out or read it if you want, whichever you like. I think PetSmart is another one that pops up. But yeah, there's that. So you can earn some monies on that and choose to send it to your PayPal or your bank account, whichever. Just leave it till the end of the year or something. I just let mine flipping roll on. I've cashed out a few times though. But yeah, I mean, those are things that are good. Don't forget proxy picks all day long. I will promote. I had 3 of them pop up yesterday before we left to go out to work, and I looked at first one popped up. It was 20 odd miles away, between 22 and 26 miles. I think it was 20. Anyway, it was 20 odd miles away nearly, and I know it's not worth it. It's $20. No, if more came in that way, I would probably do it. But it was an easy one to do. It was a residential. But it's just nothing there far south. That far south for us. The other was in Olathe in Kansas. That was like 26 miles away, it said. Actually, it was nearly 30 miles. And then the other was Kansas City, Kansas. So it's like 3 flipping opposite points of the city is where these offers were, and it just wasn't worth doing. Let's turn this off. And but if you get them all in the same area, that's flipping great to do it that way. But yeah, I think I'll leave it at that for this one. Hoping the weekend's going to go great. Hopefully all the dashes do real well, and watch out for them bloody drunk drivers, because you damn well know there's going to be them on the road, because some people are too thick and don't understand that you shouldn't be flipping driving when you've had a few too many, because if you don't think it affects you, you're a bloody idiot. You can buy those breathalyzer things. Mrs. Womble said about it. Well, not everybody has a breathalyzer in their car, and I went, they sell them on Amazon. They're relatively cheap. Plus, flipping, if you've had a couple, you generally flipping had too much as it is. Well, it all depends on how your metabolism works, but most of the time it's more than enough. It's over the amount. So get yourself one of them. I think they're like from about $10 and up, thereabouts. Little keychain ones up to ones that you can just chuck in the car somewhere, I suppose. I've seen so many accidents over the years because of bloody idiots, drunks. But not only drunks, I mean, the thing is like, you'll see a car going down the road, like I saw that one, we saw that one a couple of months ago, wasn't it, that Jag? Which, as I understand, it got prosecuted due to the reason we had it on dash cam. So good news there. But I know some people worry about flipping calling the cops on another vehicle that's going all over the road or whatever reason. Bollocks. Do it. Because one thing is, it could be someone flipping that having a problem, a medical issue. They could be flipping, had worked all night or all day long or whatever, and just damn well dog tired. I mean, I've been there myself. But it's so many times. But it's so you could be helping them out. But for the most part, it's going to be someone that's going to be intoxicated, isn't it? I mean, also the other thing is, I mean, it could be someone that's more nervous about driving on the road at night, if it is indeed night, or they can't see too well in the blinding bloody sun. Either way, cool. Do whatever you can, because you're not only going to possibly save them, but you're mostly going to save someone else. Because the last thing you want to see is someone else flipping life get ruined when you could have flipping done something to prevent it. I haven't ever done that. I'll always flipping call. But I've been on the other end of that, where I've seen far too much of it, and it's been up close and personal. So bollocks to flipping worrying about snitching or whatever it is. Call the old bill. Just call them. Don't worry about it. And if you've got a dash cam, you've got the flipping proof for it too. Anyway, keep yourself safe on that as well. Thinking about that. And whenever you pull away from a road, a stop sign or whatever, traffic light, look before you move. Because there's a flipping idiot drunk flipping coming down the road, or just an idiot in general. Look before you move off of that light. You don't have to sit there too long. You just keep your eyes peeled. Keep them peeled is what you should do. Keep a look either side of you, behind you, and in front of you. Because, as my old dad used to say, you need eyes in the back of your head when you're flipping driving. Fucking hell, he was right. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.